Incendiary come?
Ha 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 ha.
Basically, the idea is that, well, especially in North America, pacifists and nonviolent advocates have had a very defining role and even a censoring role in determining what other people's participation can be in a whole range of social struggles, and that the way that they've affected social struggles has made it very much easier for the state to control those social struggles. That nonviolence plays a function of recuperating social struggles, of taking out their teeth, making them harmless, so that they can just exist in this sort of cesspool of democratic plurality in which everything is okay, nothing can really be challenged or changed, and ideas, opinions can be expressed infinitely without ever having any real impact, without really translating into action. A lot of times people will justify nonviolence, making the very common sense, very simple and ultimately false argument that violence is the government's strong suit, and it makes no sense to fight the violence of the government with violence of our own. And what they're doing is conflating very, very different activities. They're suggesting that somehow defending yourself against police violence, or destroying commodities, or taking over property, fighting to free prisoners, indigenous people fighting to take over stolen land, things of this nature, somehow has any similarities with governments carpet bombing villages, or using landmines, or police torturing people, or putting someone in prison. That just because by some linguistic coincidence these different things can be described as violence, that somehow there's not only similarities between them, but that they're the same thing, and that one is going to reproduce the other. When in fact, by fighting back, people actually raise the stakes of repression and repression for the state, and actually make real short-term differences, and I think also have a greater potentiality of ultimately destroying the state and capitalism, and helping us create those worlds that we want.